Not sure if you will answer, as this is an 11-year-old video.
1, 2, 3, let's learn. Japanese, 6, 7, 8. It's never too late. Japanese from 0. Fluent in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and teach you Japanese.
But was puzzled to see that you added des after ikitakunai. Didn't think you could add des to a verb. This is a good instinct to have. So let's look at the verbs. So we have the verb iku. Iku means to go, and when you conjugate it into its basic forms, you get ikimasu, I will go or I do go. You have ikimasen, won't go, don't go, etc. But you are right. With ikimasu, you would never say ikimasu des, and you would never say ikimasen des. Those are wrong. But here's a quirk. Anytime the verb is in a form that ends in I, for example, ikanai or ikitai or ikitakunai, then you can add des. And why would you add des? Because ikanai, ikitai, ikitakunai are informal. So if you want to make them more polite off of the informal, you add des. So you would say, ikanai desu, I won't be going. Ikitai desu, I want to go. Ikitakunai desu, I don't want to go. And it also works for past tense of any form that can have an I form. So for example, ikanakatta means I didn't go in informal. So you can say, ikanakatta desu, I didn't go. Ikitakatta desu, I wanted to go. Ikitakunakatta desu, I didn't want to go. So it's a way of taking an impolite form or a casual form and bringing it back into being polite. With the case of ikitakunai by default is a spoken way of speaking, kind of a casual way. So if you want to make it more polite, you would say ikitakunai desu. Now there is also ikitaku arimasen, but we're not going to talk about that. There's ikitaku arimasen, which by itself is already polite. So in that polite form, you can't add a des. You can't say ikitaku arimasen desu. Okay. Now there is a way to add to other forms like iku, which is informal for I will go. You could add a des, but you have to do it a little bit differently. You have to say iku no desu, but that's not as common. More common would be like ikun desu, I'm going. But there's emotional things impacted. What's the word I'm saying here? When you say ikun desu, it's like I'm going. It's a little bit more emotional in that case. We talk about it in book 5. It's a little bit too much to talk about right now. This is more like a book 1 type thing to talk about. So just know when you add des onto any form that has an E on it, you're just making it more polite. And it's very, very common. That's it. See you in the next Fluent in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and make you fluent in Japanese. Bye. I'm not saying you'll be fluent in 5 minutes. For the record, I'm saying you build fluency 5 minutes at a time, at a minimum. 5 minutes. All right, bye.
Japanese, 6, 7, 8. It's never too late. Japanese from 0. Fluent in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your day and teach you Japanese. And teach you Japanese.